important information and advice I want to share with as many of you that are following and listening to one or two things that we are doing on this platform. So it's an advice. Uh, it's an advice to the young people, young ministers that are coming up. Yes, young people like us that are coming up, young apostles, young prophets, young pastors, young evangelists, young teachers that are coming up, and then it will help us in the journey of life as a minister of God, as a pastor, or even as a brother. It will help us because it is very, very vital. It is something that God has constituted from the foundations of the earth. So something that God has already constituted, and it is very, very vital. It is very, very, very important for us to take it serious. So early this morning, I came across a post. I came across a post that really interests me and then touched my heart and then pulled my attention. And then since I have one or two persons that are following me and listening to what one or two things that I'm sharing, I want to share with them this thing that I come across this morning, and I want to read it. I want to just read it the way it was posted this morning. Yes, he said in church where the pastor is young and single. In church where the pastor is young and single, you will find a lot of ladies. You will find a lot of ladies in a church where the pastor is young and single. You will find a lot of ladies in that church, and most of them are not truly born again. They might serve to the core, but their goal is to get the young awesome pastor. With all these young ladies in your church, you should be worried, sir. You are not an apostle Paul. Do the right thing while it is early. Option 1, marry now and rebuild your ministry. After marriage, expect cabinet, reshuffle your church. Most of those ladies will leave. Now, I will not read it down because of our time. I will not read it down, but one of the emphasis is that as a young minister, as a young pastor, you need to marry so that you can do ministry effectively. Yes, it is very, very important for you to marry. But there are some things that we must take notice before we go into marriage. Because in Christian marriage is not something that you just run enter and then you want to come back tomorrow. That is one thing that you must understand. In marriage, it's not something that you just say, okay, I don't buy you, I know they do again. No, in Christian marriage, it's not like that. It's not like that. Most of those ladies are coming to the church because the pastor is single, yes. They are coming to the church because of they are doing their service, cleaning the church, doing ushering, singing in church because they want to be noticed. Yes. Now, there was a time that the apostle Peter asked Jesus. He said, "Before you be my disciple, you must leave your father, leave your mother, leave your this, leave everything, and follow me." And the apostle Peter asked Jesus. He said, "Then what is our gain? What is our gain if we leave our father, leave our mother, leave everything to follow you? What will be our gain?" And Jesus began to explain to them, which time will not allow me to go in details. What Jesus began to explain to them that will be their gain if they follow him. Now everybody want to be known. Everybody want to do something at least. Nobody want to work in vain. Yeah, that is just the truth. Nobody want to work in vain. Everybody want to achieve something. But that should not be our emphasis. But one thing I want to tell you about women is that women know the love. If they are coming to you, they are coming because of something that they are seeing. In fact, the level I am now, I begin to discover that people don't truly love you. They are coming to you because of what they are getting from you or what they will get from you. Being a pastor, the moment they see that you are praying for them, your prayer is no longer working, they will go to where they will get answer from. So if ladies are coming to your church and all of those things, I was there before. I was there. So I know what I'm talking about. Everybody is coming because of what they want to get from you. The moment that thing is no longer there, bam, they will go and look for another source where they will get answers from. So what is my advice to the young people? What is my advice to us? What is my advice to many of you that are listening to me now? What is my advice? My advice is very simple. Don't rush into marriage.